Hello everybody, I'm DurchBurch, and I'm going to be ranting to you guys today. So, the producer behind Tokyo Mirage Sessions, SharpFE, has defended Atlus's localization by saying basically, you know, when we take a game from Japan to other countries in the Western markets, there's some things that might be common sense to, you know, Japan that would be thoughtlessness to other people, or vice versa, and basically it's just, there's definitely, when you localize, you have to change a few things to make the game fit in better with the other country. Now, a lot of people responded to that extremely negatively, and, you know, they've responded to the localization extremely negatively. And, well, I'm just going to start off, I don't prefer a game to be censored in its localization. I don't. When a game is localized, I want it to basically be translated, and that's it. That's the ultimate goal I have, you know, or the ultimate wish I have for titles coming out. But the thing is, localization happens, and I don't think that it should be as big of an issue as people try to blow it up to be. So, in Tokyo Mirage Sessions, SharpFE, there's a few changes here and there to outfits, to character models, the quote-unquote vagina bones that were removed, and people are getting mad about this. And there's a really large community, actually, that says that they're not buying the game because of all of the censorship. And my response to that is, if you're not buying a game because of censorship, you're not buying a game for the right reason. You should not buy a game and then, like, the only thing that should make you not buy a game is when why you were going to buy it turns out to either be bad or is ruined at some point in the process. If you're buying the game and you're mad about censorship and you're not going to buy it because of censorship, then you're not buying the game for the right reason. You're buying the game for the like revealing outfits, for just the sexy characters. Okay, I don't buy a game and go, I like the characters, they're sexy, I'm buying it. And you really shouldn't unless you're buying a game where the characters are supposed to be sexy and that's about it. So basically you're buying like a game that's hentai. You're buying frickin' Honeycam Studio and Honeycam Studio, Honeypop, all those virtual novels out there. I guess not so much Honeycam Studio, but you know, you're buying the titles like that, the ones that are made to basically be porn. Censorship in those, if you're not buying it, that's because you didn't want the censorship in the way of, you know, whatever's in the imagery that you're there for. So, when people say they're not buying Tokyo Mirage Sessions, SharpFE, because of censorship, I'm confused and kind of weirded out by that. I'm like, do you still like the gameplay? Do you still like the story? Do you want to see the story, the gameplay, you know, in Tokyo Mirage Session, SharpFE's case, the music, and just all of that? Are you buying the game for the game, or are you buying it for sexy characters? That's the biggest question I have for these people. Because they're saying, I won't buy it, there's less cleavage. I won't buy it, there's no vagina bones. I won't buy it, this person's shorts are longer. You shouldn't have been buying it because of those reasons. And if that's changed, and you're like, well, now I won't buy it anyways, because they changed that doesn't make sense. Like, that's like saying, I won't buy this Mario game because when he jumps, there's now a little line behind him, like a wind trail. I don't like that change. You know, that's really it. Like, that is what people are complaining. They're complaining about something that is completely irrelevant to the game itself. They're complaining about visual changes that are very minor. Like, people don't complain as much when someone's age is changed in a game. If someone was young and legal in one country, like they were a legally consenting adult in one country but not in another, and so they changed the age, I understand that, and I'm okay with that, but there are a lot of people who aren't. And, like, while Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE is in Tokyo, the game coming to the US, you know, the audience is no longer Tokyo. The audience is the US. And seeing skimpily, like, clad, you know, young teenagers and all that is not what people are looking for when they're buying a game. It makes them feel creepy, and or if they're turned on by it, they feel even creepier. So the thing is, like, with this game, if you're not buying it because it's been, you know, all sorts of... There's a helicopter going by right now. But if you're not buying the title because of all the localization changes and censorship, you're just not buying it for the right reasons. Like, I watch TV shows that are censored, South Park and all that, and I don't complain, oh, it's censored, I don't want it censored. When they drew, you know, this up on the computer, or when they came up with this, you know, when writing it, they didn't censor it. I don't want to watch it now because it's no longer what I'm looking for. You know, when I watch South Park, I'm there for the jokes, I'm there for, you know, the funniness that will ensue. And while not everybody prefers that, nobody says, oh, this is censored, I can't watch it. You know, like, the people who do that for video games, it's like the only people who do that. And when people say, well, video games are art, they are. The thing is, that opens them up to basically change. Like, art not so much as, like, gets censored all the time, but, you know, art styles are different between countries, and people in different countries like different types of art. And if you look at games like that, you know, one country might have more nude art, and other countries might have more, like, strategically censored art. Or another country might prefer art that's fully clothed. And it's a similar situation in video games. And not buying a game because they changed outfits is just... I can't get over that. Like, it's just... It makes me sad about, you know, the community that's buying the game. You know, I've never played a Fire Emblem game for, like, the ability to look at characters and say they sexy, they're hot, I like that one, I like, she got titties, I like those. Like, no, I don't play the game for that, okay? I play Twilight Princess, and Telma, the bar owner, has a lot of cleavage. I don't care. If they'd removed that when it came over from Japan, I still wouldn't care, because I don't care about that. I care about the story, the gameplay, and that's it. That's all gamers should worry about. Like, you know, now I could understand someone getting mad about, like, censorship in a game where something is completely integral. Like, if Doom had been made outside of the US and was brought to the US without blood. Like, if the new Doom title came to the US and there was no blood, I could understand people getting mad. Because that's something that's kind of integral to the gameplay, the bloody mayhem that ensues. That's part of the thrill factor of the game. You know, like, if I bought StarCraft and let's say that there was all of the swearing was removed from, you know, Terrans, and all of the blood was removed from Zerg, or anything like that, I would be upset and disappointed, because those are kind of things that are integral to the game itself, to the characters themselves. You know, characters are developed by, you know, how they look, how they act, and all that. But the thing is, censorship doesn't change much. Someone can still be in a revealing outfit, like, that shows a lot of skin, and show less cleavage than, you know, the Japanese version had, and stuff like that. Like, it's not an integral thing. It doesn't change, you know, your experience in the game outside of the fact that the visuals are slightly different. That's really it. Like, nobody complained about Shovel Knight having one color used in-game that's not on the NES palette. Nobody complained that, oh, this game isn't authentic anymore. You know, it's... people complaining when that happens to people's outfits in games is just illogical. It really is. There is no, like, logical, straightforward reason for someone to not buy Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE because it was censored. If you were going to play for the gameplay and for the story, you would still play. Because everything I've heard is that the gameplay and the story is great. So if that's great, the people who were looking forward to that are still going to buy it. The people who weren't looking forward to the story and to the gameplay, but were instead looking forward to all of the sexiness that they can find in the game, are not buying it for the right reason. The game is not made to be sexy. The game is made to be a fun and engaging experience. That's what all games, except for games specifically designed to be sexy, do. This isn't Bayonetta. This is Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE. There's a difference. And that needs to be understood. It really does. And the community, there's a large number of people who do understand that there's a difference, and that you need to play the game for the game, rather than the skimpiness and the outfits and all that. You know, there's a large community that just wants to play the game. And then there's the other large community that says, well, we're not playing the game because the game isn't as sexy as we wanted it. And that upsets me. It really does. Should it? I don't know, but it does. Like, when I play a Pokemon title, I play it to experience, you know, like, especially the new ones. I want to experience catching the new Pokemon, training them, and just enjoying the game. You know, there's a large group of people who like the Rule 34 of Gardevoir, but I don't play the game to catch Gardevoirs because they're sexy, because Rule 34 says I should. You know, I play the game not for that, but for the actual game. And that is why people should play Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE. I might not get it, I probably won't, because it's not really my style of game. But it looks beautiful. It performs amazingly from everything I've seen. And it should be fun to the people who want to play it. And if you can't have fun playing a game that's been censored, then you really shouldn't be playing the game. Because you weren't there for the game. You can just, like, it really, if you were this upset about it, you can just wait until someone from Japan rips the models and textures from the game and puts them up somewhere. Then download those and fap to them all you like. But that's not the point of the game. The point of the game is to be a game. That's really it. And if this rant kind of got confusing at points, it's a rant that happens. But anyways, I hope you guys you know, enjoyed this. If you didn't, if you did, you know, whatever, leave a comment saying your thoughts on this. And yeah, I guess thanks for watching. I don't understand it. And if someone out there, you know, who disagrees with me is watching, please leave a comment. I want to understand your guys' point of view, but I can't. I really can't. I was actually called a brainless consumer. Or not so much me, but another person who was replying to something that I said, kind of agreeing with what I'd said. But yeah, a brainless consumer, because I buy a game for the game. Just let that sink in. It's the stupidest argument. It really is. But anyways, this ending's gone on for a long time. Once again, thanks for watching. Leave a comment with your opinion, and I'll be glad to read them. Alrighty. Bye, everybody. Bye. Hey, you made it! I'm DurchBurch. You watched my video. Good for you. You can click this button here to subscribe. Do it. It's pretty nice. You'll like my videos, I swear. Okay, bye.